Hi guys, welcome to Lindo Wing room tour. So I'm filming it afterwards, after living here for 3 nights with our newborn. I actually filmed this room while it was nice and shiny before we actually stayed in here, but I think it's better to show it afterwards so I can explain how the whole space actually functioned around us. And let's start from me, mama. So this is the bed, obviously, where I stayed, and it just goes up and down through control over here. And I had the buttons in my access over here just to control the bed, again going up and down, and the head lifting and down, as well as I could turn on the night lights and call for a nurse, which was very convenient, especially if you need medications, anything like that. Actually, I had the sockets next to me, so that was incredibly convenient, but I had the remote charger, which also saved me quite a lot because you're not mobile at all. So yeah, I lived in this bed for past few days. This remote table, that's where we ate. I'll show you an example of one of the meals that we had. One of the meals, vegetable soup, jelly. This is from my husband, and chicken with vegetables. And that's it. That's another soup. But generally it was very modest because after C-section you have to really be careful with your diet. So it was, as I said, modest. Then, oh my god, this cup, I shouldn't forget it. My husband actually went out and got that cup because otherwise I had to drink from a normal glass, and this was so much more convenient. I could grab it at any time and less chances of spillage. And they just brought me medications here, actually my last dosage that I will take after I film this. Shouldn't forget. Just gonna put it right here. They also brought me lunch to take away with me, which is very sweet. So yes, this is where I lived for past few nights. There's also an extra chair here. We just kept our suitcase underneath it just to save some space. You control the room temperature here, but it's, to be fair, actually fan was broken. It was ice cold. I got a cold from it. Ironically, there is the window and it's tinted and you can lift it up. I won't because I can't use my core muscles at the moment. And yeah, you can see some Marys on the other side. There are some extra cupboards in here, which is, yeah, there's my coat in here, some jellos. I don't know, I was obsessed with jellos in this pregnancy, postpartum, sorry. So yeah, and there's some cupboards. We just kept our stuff in here, and my shoes were here and all that. So the extra space to store our stuff, which was very, again, convenient. And then here is the space where the baby lived. So sweet. It's nice that it's a see-through, so when I was laying down I actually could see the face of the baby, and also it's like on an angle like this, so it could go over the bed. Again, very convenient if no one was in the room and I needed to have access to the baby. And on this side they just have a basket with the diapers, some muslins. This is cotton pads, so they just use it to, when she does number ones, number two, they just dab it in the water. And talking of water, here it is. So they have that bowl over there, they just dab it and then they clean the baby. And every time when a midwife would come and check on me, they would use the gloves. This is to measure my temperature, and they would also bring a machine which is not here. I'll check if it was when I arrived, and it would take always the blood pressure, yes, the temperature, and my pulse. This is another cupboard, so plenty of space, to be fair. Actually, that one over there, I forgot to show you, has a safe in it, just FYI. And this one is filled with extra medical stuff, so some pads, some extra panties for me, all that. And yeah, also for the baby space, what they did is they had this list where they would fill out all the details when she did number ones, number twos, how long she slept, add all that, which side of a breast she was, the right or left, that kind of details all in here. We're going to take it with us. We're just going to continue kind of our own version of this journal, which is incredibly convenient if you're doing scheduling with your baby. I highly recommend to do like something like this. Okay, and then for the side of a husband, this chair actually expands and becomes a bed. And my husband slept in it for all the 3 nights, which was incredibly kind of him. He helped me so much the first night around. He didn't have to stick for the second and third, but he just wanted to stay with our family, which is so sweet. So yes, this expands, they bring you the sheets, they line it, and it becomes a bed. Not the most comfortable one, but nevertheless a bed. Okay, as my daughter is asleep, let's do the bathroom tour first. And afterwards, before we check out, I'll do the room tour. Hi guys. Okay, so welcome. This is a private bathroom. We have a regular size room in a Lindo Wing, and this is the bathroom. It's quite spacious. Sleep bidet, toilet, and they provided us with a limited amount of towels. Very convenient. Obviously have pads here and disposable underwear, again provided by Lindo Wing. Actually very comfortable. They're more comfortable than Frida at the beginning because they're more flexible, and then I switched to Frida, which I bought myself. Really happy with those. So yeah, but these ones were the best for the start. And they also gave us some basic shower gels, conditioner, all that. I think it's the cap, yeah, shower cap. This is our stuff, and you know, obviously the soap and the bins. Of course, you always have to dispose a lot of things at the beginning. And here we go. Here's the shower. Very basic. You can't even control the float. It's just the temperature and that's it. So yeah, nothing super fancy, just simple necessities. I would say what's convenient is that obviously it's a private bathroom, and when you come in, that's the lights goes on, so you don't need to do a switch, which is, oh, it's the best, especially in the night when you don't want to go looking around. You just open the door, it just lights up. And yeah, of course, there are several emergency buttons, fan, hair dryer, and this one, which is quite annoying, but I guess it's useful because it's next to the toilet. So yeah, and let me show you. This is, we're discharging today. So this is me recovering a bit less than 3 days after the surgery.